Hello and welcome back to my RC channel. I'm AndyRC and today I'm going to be doing a news video. Now the first bit of news is actually about myself and the channel. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere, but I've decided to set up a Patreon account. Now I've been doing this full time for a long time and it's been increasingly difficult to do that with the more people that are doing this sort of thing, and also YouTube revenue just goes down constantly and the other revenue streams are also going down, and I've been really reluctant to set up a Patreon, but quite often I see in the comments people asking for a Patreon. Now I haven't put the values very high because I'm not offering any rewards. The way that I kind of see it is kind of like if you saw a busker playing music on the street, you'd throw him $1 or a couple of dollars or something like that, and what you get in return is to listen to their content. So I'm going along that route, and I'm not saying that that's not going to change. You know, I could offer things further down the line, but for now I've set it up and I will link it in the below if you want to contribute to that. And if you don't worry about it, it's fine, nothing else will change. I plan on having all of the competitions run on the channel as normal. You don't have to be a Patreon or patronizer, should I say. But there you go, yes, I've decided to set up a Patreon. And I'm coming up to 50,000 subscribers now, which is just absolutely amazing. So thank you to anyone who has subscribed and watches this content. It means a lot. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the Mavic Air. Now, when they released the Mavic Air, I thought I'm going to get it and I'll do a review of it. Then I thought, well, you know what, by the time that the DJI stream was over, Casey Neistat had his video up, Fun for Louie had his video up, and I thought, is there anything that I can add to it? So I didn't get one. But then I realized there's not really many reviews out there where they have taken a hobbyist and done a review of it. It's usually camera guys or your vloggers or your casual people, and I'm sure there are reviews out there, but I thought, yeah, I could put my spin on it, so I've decided to get one in. So if you've got any questions about the Mavic Air, again, put them in the comments and I will take a look at them when I come to do the review. Now, I was also going to check out the DJI Tello. It's a $100, it's kind of not DJI, but it's, you know, it's on the DJI website. It's a $100, I would say almost toy grade quadcopter. Again, I'm on the fence about that one. Let me know if you'd like me to check that guy out. So the next thing that I want to talk about is goggles. Now I've mentioned these goggles before, but they are going to be coming to the channel. They are in shipping as we speak. They are the Flysight Falcon FG01 goggles, and they seem to be very similar to the Fat Shark Dominators when it comes to the ergonomics of them, and they have a fairly nice price, and yeah, so look out for those coming up on the channel soon. And while on the subject of goggles, I mention these in pretty much every news video. They are the Eachine EV200Ds, and anytime I review a Eachine product, I get asked, what about the EV200Ds? And it seems like that it's been a bit of a marketing thing because they announced them ages ago, last year, and we haven't seen anything, and I still don't know anything about them. And I know there are a lot of people waiting for them, and I would say don't wait, because lately Eachine's output hasn't been great, and we had those EV900s, and those have been released after the release of the EV200Ds. So I think what they were trying to do was sort of block people from buying Fat Shark and things like that, so you'd have to wait a couple of months. I would say in this hobby, never wait for anything, and we don't even know that these Eachine goggles are going to be any good. If you look at the past ones, you know, the EV900s and the EV100s, they just weren't worth the wait, in my opinion. And it's not like goggle technology is going to progress either. We don't really need it to progress that much. You know, Fat Shark and Onways, they're pretty much the best sets out there, and there's only really small things that need to change. With the Fat Sharks, it's, you know, switching between 16:9 and 4:3 and having a better quality DVR, but, you know, we're pretty much there because everything we're doing is standard definition anyways, and there's not much need to improve anything. So, that's goggles covered. The next thing I want to talk about is a model that I've purchased. It's the Transtec Frog. I think it's called the 218. I have gone and bought one, but it hasn't turned up yet. It's on back order. I think the number of models that you can get from Banggood when it comes to like RTFs and bind and flies, I think it's much less than it is for GearBest, but I know people prefer to buy from Banggood than GearBest, so I thought I'd get one in to check it out, but it's still on back order, but it should be coming to the channel. So something else I want to talk about is a model from Emax. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be getting this, but it looks interesting. It's the Emax Hawk 5, so it's basically a 5-inch version of the Baby Hawk. I think they knew they were onto something with the Baby Hawk, so they are releasing a 5-inch version of it. So I'll try and get one, but I thought I'd let you guys know about it because it looks like an interesting model. So the next thing I want to talk about is actually my friend's channel. I have a friend who does general aviation. His YouTube channel is ZeroThreeDelta, and he does pilot vlogs. So he's a student pilot, sets a load of cameras up and goes flying.
Andy?
Yeah, Andy.
AndyRC. AndyRC. He's famous. He reviews drones on YouTube, on the YouTube.
So lastly, I want to talk about an event that's going to be happening in the UK that I'm going to be going to if everything goes to plan, and that is MiniAirshow. It's happening on the 12th and the 13th of May, which is a Saturday and a Sunday, and it's free to get in as a spectator, and if you want to fly, then you can go on the website and buy tickets. You do have to have insurance, whether that is BMFA or FPV UK. But if you want to come along, there is going to be the Let's Drone Out guys, so the majority of those are going to be there. And don't quote me on this, but it might be the case that Painless 360 is there, and I hear David Winderstill from Flight Test might be there, and then potentially Curry Kitten and Ash from Droning On. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of people there in the YouTube community, so it'll be exciting to meet everyone, and I'll link that in the below if you want to go and check that out. So there you go, that is all the news for now. Oh, there's just one thing. People are asking, when is the next music video going to be out? And the answer is now. I'm going to play it after this video. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Please continue to subscribe. And this is Elastic Heart.